Thank you so much for joining me for another video. My name is Amaria. In case you don't know, let's like, comment, and share below, and and subscribe as well. For more videos. I'm gonna make sure I will be posting not daily, at least at least a couple of times a week as I can. Today we're gonna be talking about newborns. Okay. The things that they don't tell you about having a newborn. It is a lot. Okay, we're only gonna go through a few things, maybe 5 or 6, and we're gonna go from there and just inform you of stuff that they don't tell you, because there's a lot of things that they don't tell you about having a baby. So we're gonna start. Okay, so start this. A lot of babies will shed. In utero, around like the 89th month, I believe, a lot of babies, they will shed a layer of skin called vernix. And basically, with that, it's kind of like a wax that is covering the baby's skin to protect it from the amniotic fluid, protect it from any outside resources that could possibly damage that fragile skin that the baby has. Once they're born, babies, they shed that initial layer, multiple layers, in utero. While after they're born, they shed a final layer of that, and that's usually babies get their skin color after they shed that final layer. And also, um, it has to be shed after they're born. It takes a while for it to start shedding, so you may not notice it for a few days. I know with my daughter, we didn't notice it for a few days after I had her. It didn't last for more than 1 or 2 weeks. I was told that it can last up to a month, but at the end of the day, it varies with every baby. You never really know, so it's always good to just pay attention, make sure you keep them clean, and just be. It's okay. Just relax, be patient, and let it take its course. Okay. Alright, so the next thing we're going to talk about is schedules. A lot of doctors will put your baby on a schedule. For instance, if your baby had to be in the NICU, um, then a lot of babies, they'll be put on a schedule. Strictly, every 4 hours they'll eat, they'll be changed, stuff like that. Babies, once you bring your child home, your child eats when your child is hungry, basically. Um, I, as a person, I wouldn't want to be woken up, in the middle of my sleep to eat. I wouldn't want to eat. What I feel like works a lot better with my daughter, and what I was, told, to do a lot of my family, does, with their kids as well, is, when the baby wakes up and they want to eat, the baby will eat, So, just when she wants her bottle or he wants their bottle, they'll let you know, okay? And that also goes into, your baby cues, which is we're going to talk about next as well. Okay. With the schedules as well, you need to also remember that babies will sleep a lot. So if you notice that you change your baby, feed your baby, and your baby falls asleep right after they eat, that is so normal. Okay, it happens. Babies, they're growing, so they're spending a lot of their energy, just developing those organs that aren't fully developed yet. They're just getting bigger. So at the end of the day, that's going to take a lot of their energy, so they're going to sleep. All right, and at the end of the day, another thing, when it comes to the food that you give your child, a lot of people say that, oh, don't feed your child till 4 or 5 months. I've heard that, and I feel like kids, they don't. I mean, babies, infants in general, they start off on the all liquid diet. That liquid diet, at a certain point becomes not enough, not substantial enough for them, because they're just basically just going right through them. I don't know if anybody has ever had a baby alive, but I had a baby alive when I was younger, and you would feed the baby, get the baby the bottle, and the baby would instantly, just pee in the diaper. That's basically like how I picture it would just run, just the liquid diet just running like through my kids. So basically, it's good to start your baby on baby cereal and baby rice cereal or baby oatmeal around the supported sitter stage, around like 3 months is ideal to start them. Um, and with that, make sure when you go to the store, it's okay. It's gonna say supported sitter on it, okay? For beginner baby, that's gonna be the beginner stage, all right? And then you're gonna go into self sitter or regular sitter, and then It's gonna be the crawler, then walker, then all of that, okay? And you're gonna make sure you pay attention, okay? Because it's not the same type of food that they're giving, each kid. They have to start off small and work their way up. Um, a lot of babies, it's a good way to know if your baby likes a certain food is if you have socks or something on them, just take their socks off when you're feeding them. If their toes like wiggle around, usually that means they like it. If they don't, their toes may be like curled up or kind of like balled up. You won't, they won't really like, be open or wiggling around. Um, what else? So with your baby, like I said earlier, your baby's gonna have a lot of cues, okay? When, like, just for instance, when my daughter was born, she gave me cues of when she was hungry. A lot of babies after they're born, they instantly eat, okay? So um, a lot of the times, so what happened with me was my daughter was 9 pounds. So, the nurse, she was trying to give her, 2 ounces, which is normal for, newborn babies as soon as they're born. But, I have a 9 pound baby, so clearly she's eating way more than that. So my daughter was definitely way more hungry than that. So, her sugar had got a little bit low, because, they weren't giving her enough food. But, I was breastfeeding and stuff, so, everything ended up normal after that. Also, with baby, so with her cues, she would do like this smacking noise, like with her tongue, and basically that would let us know that she was hungry. She does that before she does crying, before she does whining, before she does anything. She does that smacking noise. And also, what she does now is she'll swallow. You like hear her swallow. So when you hear her swallow, that means she's hungry or she's getting hungry, or it's time to make a bottle, basically. Um, you will notice a lot with your babies that over time you'll get to know their cues. Don't think that as soon as you have your child that you will know what their cues are, because you won't. Okay, you have to learn just like your baby is learning. Okay, not everything is going to come to you instantly. They didn't give you a manual saying, okay, this is what you do when you have a baby. So at the end of the day, you have to learn what works best for you and what is going on with your child. Because like I said, not every baby is the same. Not every baby's going to have the same cues. All right. So just like I said, be patient, be aware. It's okay. All right. Also, life is not over. A lot of people get everything misconstrued when it comes to having a baby. That their life is over, or they won't have time to do anything. Um, for starters, for one, if you have a baby, I'm not saying, you can't still go out party and stuff like that. But once you have a baby, you do have a certain level of responsibility where, you have to choose to, stay home with your child instead of, going out and partying. That's the sacrifice that you choose to make once you, get pregnant and once you decide to have a baby and bring a baby into this world. Um, a lot of people don't do that. I mean, it's sad, because then, the kid is not getting what they need and what they deserve in life, but, it happens. Um, at the end of the day, if you prepare yourself and if you are responsible and, if you make sure that okay, so my baby needs this, my baby needs that, my baby needs to make sure she has diapers, wipes, all of that. Make sure that you're prepared because if you're prepared, I promise you, anything comes your way, you're not going to have a problem. Whether it's a bill, whether it's this, whether it's that, honestly, if you make sure that your baby is stocked up, no matter if you got to pay a light bill tomorrow, your baby will already have diapers because you made sure that was already taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Before all of that came up. And honestly, there's so many things out here. Don't ever in your life think that you're just stuck, okay? There's so many resources out here, so many different places that you can go to, so many different churches, food banks. It's a place called a diaper train, that gives people diapers that needed for, infants. They have different sizes that they, get donated to them that they, give out to people. Um, a lot of food banks will have formula. If they have formula, they'll give you that. If they have clothes for, babies for all different types of sizes and ages, they'll do that. Um, honestly, there's never a reason for you to ever feel like, you're lost, especially when you have a child, because, you know, even though not everywhere is like that, there's so many places out here that, are willing and are capable of, reaching out and, giving you a helping hand when you really need it. Um, because nobody likes to struggle, okay? I understand that. And, you know, what I feel like is really good that, and it's nice that, every community has that, whether you know it or not. A lot of people say they don't know where to start. Google. Listen, I Google everything. Okay, when I tell you I Google everything, I Google everything. Like, if I don't know it, I Google it. So just Google it. Okay. I mean, it's nothing wrong with looking up something if you don't know it. Okay. So just make sure that you're using your resources. We're in the 21st century, the age of technology. There's no reason for you not to know anything. There's no reason for you to be just sitting around clueless or unaware, because we're giving the tools. We're giving the tools on a daily basis. We're using the tools right now just to watch this video. So there's no reason for anybody to, not use those tools and make their life better. Um, so that's enough for today. Baby girl fell asleep. I'm about to go lay her down, but that's it for today, guys. Catch me in the next video. I will be uploading. I'm not sure if it'll be going up today or tomorrow for my next video, but this should be going up today. I'm gonna edit it while she's sleeping. Um, Other than that, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Also, guys, let's be on the lookout for my newborn and parenting videos coming soon. Like I said, as we're learning, our kids are learning as well. So as I'm learning, you guys will be learning. Catch you later.